Hello.
Hey, so
The purpose of this video is to
catch everybody up, get everybody on the same page with RTIB Tier 2, the
teacher
folders.
edition.
Yes.
Only the teachers.
Only teachers. Watch this. Only teachers. So the kids that are new,
Yes.
we're going to go over that, and then we're going to go over like some things that we need to like
Clear up.
Yeah, that we've had questions about. And so here we go. Miss Mosier's class is going to have Blaze, Oliver, and Tinsley. Miss Scott's class, Devin, Ethan Erdman and Harmony in Baker's class, Cadence in Miss Dean's class, Bradley Hall and Zayden in Stevenson's class, and CJ, Patton's class, Nathan, Cheek's class, and JJ in Patton's class. Those are our new people, and I'll get with you about who their mentors are. So they'll start on Monday. The folders are going, like one of the issues that we had this first 9 weeks was that the folders were getting lost. So the kids are going to check in with their mentor. They're going to check out with their mentor, and then we're going to have a bucket in Officer Bryant's room where that's
all the folders are kept at the end of the day.
So when they check out with their mentor, they just need to put their folder in the bucket and then come back and get it in the morning. Go.
And that way, if the mentor is absent, they can check in with Miss Julie
or anybody else that's around.
That's a mentor.
Yeah. And we'll explain all that to them. But that was kind of an issue. Like the kids couldn't find their folders, and then somebody wasn't here, and they didn't know who to check in and out with. So I think this will be easier, and it'll run a little bit smoother. The folder, the daily report, the smiley face sheets.
Yes.
I'm going to try to get it on the screen. The big smiley face with 2 points is like if they are on task, they're being safe, responsible, and respectful during that block.
And you do not have to redirect them at all.
Right.
They do it on their own.
Right, no redirection. The middle smiley face is 1 point. And this is not dojo points, it's just points towards their goal on the sheet. The middle smiley face is if you have to redirect them 1 or 2 times, but then they
follow direct. They get there.
They get back on task and do what they're supposed to do, then they're going to get 1 point. And then the unhappy face is if you're redirecting and they do not
follow.
They can't get their life together.
Right.
So 0 points. It's important, and maybe you can talk about this a little bit, like after each block of time, like they need the feedback.
Right. Don't wait necessarily till the end of the day to give your feedback. The part of the beauty of this is that they kind of check in with you every hour or so they can learn to self-monitor.
Right.
That's the idea for graduating, is that they're learning to self-monitor so that they don't need the smiley faces and they don't need that feedback from you. So if you give it to them now, it's scaffolding for them.
Right. It's super helpful. Like they need to be able to know what exactly they have done in that block of time that is good and what they need to work on. Another thing with the folders is if we have a day that is not a typical day.
Like career day.
Yes. They're still going to take the folder, and you're still going to mark the smiley faces during whatever block of time that was.
Right. And in the notes, you might say career day.
Right. But it's still, we're still expecting them to
get feedback in that
period of time.
Right.
Yeah. So just...
and that way they can get their points, and it doesn't mess up Miss Julie's averages.
Right.
That she has to make as well.
Right. Because when it was off day and they didn't have all their points, and they're like, well, we did this, and I'm like, well...
How were you?
Right. were they good? Did they meet their, did they get a smiley, an unhappy, whatever. So just make sure you're doing that. And then just because they have a folder does not mean they cannot receive a write-up.
Yes, please. If they get a half sheet, write a half sheet. If they deserve a full write-up, give them a full write-up. The happy face thing is just supposed to positively help them know what they're doing and monitor them. But by all means,
they can be written.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, this is not a replacement. And then just to kind of piggyback off that, There's a section on the bottom that has comments. Like if they've done something to where they've gotten the unhappy face during the day, like we don't need to know that necessarily. Hopefully it's been addressed in the class or they've been written up. Like we really want to keep the folder like positive. Like we don't need to know.
Right. If you want to say had a hard morning but got it together in the afternoon, that's good because it's like leaning towards that positive.
Right. Right. So just remember that. Just try to keep the negative. We don't need to know all the details of the day.
And we get a lot of phone calls from parents because they start nitpicking.
Right.
Some of the stuff.
Right. What else? I feel like that's it.
If you still have questions about Tier 2 or procedures or how to nominate students for the next time, just ask one of us. We want to be helpful. We want this to be successful. We're really excited about our 4 graduates this time. Also, please know that we're learning what different types of personalities are going really well with the check-in, check-out, and maybe some that it's not set up for them to be successful. So we're going to try to look into some other things.
Right.
Options.
And if it's not working, it's not working. Just let us know and we'll totally redo it.
This is to help you. It's to support you and the students. So
it's a good thing, and it's a lot. I know it seems like a lot, but just the feedback at the end of the block of the time can be 5 seconds.
Right.
You were safe, you were responsible. Let's work on being on task or whatever it is they need to work on a little bit harder during that period of time. So if it's working for them, fine, great, wonderful. If it's not.
Oh, I remember one last thing.
Okay.
At the end of the week, because if you're a new person to the Tier 2, we do send home like a weekly report for their points that they've earned for the parents. Some parents send it back, some parents don't. But if you see it, just so you know, the parents can keep that. It's just so that the parents have communication how they did throughout the week.
They know what's going on. And I felt like there was one more thing that I was going to say.
Final thing.
Okay.
You remembered?
Yes. If they come in without their folder in the morning, prompt them to go get the folder. Their mentor may not be in their place or whatever, but at least they still have the folder for the day. It's going to be in the bucket in Officer Bryant's class.
Thank you, teachers, for everything you do.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.